Should we welcome the viewership back at this point? Like, who knows where the sprite will edit this? But hello, welcome to we're back.
Yeah, the sprite broadly does a level per episode.
Oh, when I try to walk into the fire, I get the flashing eye of Sauron.
Oh no, this is down to the hobbits to finish this task.
Here we go.
This episode's going to be mostly a long, and I imagine not particularly fun boss fight against Gollum, because Gollum is never a good boss fight.
Oh goody. Again, Gandalf's plan, the wisest of the wizards of Middle-earth. Gandalf decides to send a member of the Conservative Party and a gardener to contest the will of Sauron. And I know why.
They're accompanied by a Jakey, so it's alright.
Yeah, I mean, I know what the point here is. Like, anyone powerful like Aragorn or Gandalf who tried to do this would naturally have succumbed to the power of the ring. I
you
get
need someone pure of heart. It's the whole, there's wisdom, there's courage, and there's power, and he's courage.
Yep.
It's the Zelda effect.
But if you say so, but I'm still drinking more because I get the feeling this will not be fun.
Yeah. Oh, and you didn't even get to play as Samwise. Oh, Sam, brackets, weary. Yeah, telling me.
I mean, to be fair, they've been without food or water for God knows how long now.
Except we've explicitly discussed there is surprisingly water in Mordor.
Oh, there is, but it tastes a little bit weird.
Oh, yeah,
it's not exactly plentiful. There are no oceans in Mordor.
There is. It's called the Sea of None.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, I take that back.
But it's also Tolkien does explicitly say it's kind of poison.
Oh, okay, great.
to preclude bullshit like what we're saying, basically.
Would you say the air that you breathe is a poisonous fume, and not with 10,000 men could you do this?
It is folly. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Lord of the Rings cast recording they did on Zoom?
No, I heard about it, but I never actually did it.
I'd like to go back and watch it. That's maybe a thing we could do.
Yeah, we can do it like the thing that we did that'll have aired by now, the Lego Star Wars thing.
That'd be fun.
If that does well, I'd be more up for doing stuff like that, even if it's us watching an actual film. If we could literally watch Lord of the Rings and just talk through it, and just do a thing of hey viewer, supply your own Lord of the Rings, so that we don't get sued by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We do that kind of thing anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. All we're really doing is just welcoming the viewer into something we already regularly do. So,
I don't actually think that I can join you up there because Frodo, in his weakened state, cannot jump.
Really? Ugh, right, I'll try and get you up there. Hold on.
I just kind of fall forwards.
If anyone hears any tinkling sounds, by the way, that's the cats have come into the room and are fighting each other. So.
Oh, he still has the Vita. Did you do that?
Yeah, but I went down on mine, which makes yours go up.
Oh, sorry. Could you do that?
And you fell back down again. Yeah, Fanny.
Sorry.
I think, Fanny said with harsh intonation is one of the greatest gifts that Scotland has brought to the world.
Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that. You are well ahead of me in stunts total for this, though.
Excellent. Oh, fuck, yeah, what? That's absurd.
How are you doing? Again, Frodo is crippled at this point, so...
I mean, I'm also Sam brackets weary, so...
But you can still jump. I can't even jump.
You're even wearier than I, yes.
Yeah, in a platforming game where you can't jump, that's a hindrance.
And yet you managed for the entirety of Lego Star Wars.
I mean, I could jump in Lego Star Wars.
Oh, well, allegedly, yes.
Hey,
there we go. It was a comment on your ability rather than the game
I
itself.
see. Well, the graph that we displayed at the end of this episode will tell all, Doctor.
Oh, hitting me where it hurts with statistics. Oh,
that's the only thing you care about.
That is.
You're a man of science.
Oh my god, it's actually physically hurting me.
the statistics don't lie, Doctor. Taste my wrath. Yeah. Taste it.
Your wrath tastes a lot like the one can of Stella Artois I had left in my fridge.
That sounds horrifying. Please don't drink that.
It's another Belgian beer, officially.
I read a really bizarre statistic that something like 60% of all people who are accused of battery against their spouses drink Stella Artois.
That is one of two reasons why it's known as wife beater. The other is a reference to a streetcar named Desire.
Oh, is that what Marlon Brando's character drinks?
No, his wife is called Stella, and he shouts Stella a lot before then beating on her.
Oh, really? I've never actually read a streetcar.
I haven't either. I've only seen the Simpsons parody, but I understand this from having read various Wikipedia articles.
Wonderful.
And thus consider myself an expert.
Well, look at that. We continue to.
If people can do it with my subject, I can do it with theirs.
That seems perfectly.
If you're going to learn about biology on Twitter and be an expert, then sugar's on the other foot.
I see no reason to object. I think this is.
Have you got the lights?
I do have the light.
Well, because all of the lights have gone out at the moment. So.
Yeah, well, other than the light of the lava.
Yeah, but apparently that doesn't quite reach into that cavern, so... Yeah,
there's a lot of Frodo and Sam levels that are just them climbing things.
Yeah, or this is them staggering up a mountain, and it's yeah, oh no, don't I go.
It's one of my life ambitions to, like, actually climb Mount Doom in New Zealand. That's something I very much want to do. And
of course it's not a volcano.
I do know it's not a volcano, but, like...
New Zealand has volcanoes, but that is not one of them.
Yeah, I would just like to do it. Like, I would like to take someone with me. Hey, do you want to come? So that, like, for the last 10 feet up the side of the mountain, I can go. I can't carry it, Mr. Frodo,
are you gonna make me?
But I can carry you.
Are you gonna make me carry an obnoxiously heavy bit of jewelry?
I don't think. Could you carry me? I'm pretty confident I could carry you.
We're like the same height and probably weight.
Okay, we'll test this next time we're physically in the same room together.
Mean, well, I'm 79 kilos, so there we have it.
You're quite a bit heavier than me, actually.
Really? How are you less than that? I'm skinny.
All I have done for the entirety of lockdown is run, eat vegetables, and do pull-ups. I have done nothing else for almost 10 months. I really thought you said
do prolapse, and that's a very different thing. But
no, do pull-ups.
Can you destroy this final bit of crap above me?
How?
Hit it with your sword.
Right. Well, that seems to have failed. You're on your own. Goodbye.
Cool. I'm having a rough one down here.
I'm going to complete the quest on my own.
I mean, yes. Alright, Frodo at the end of Fellowship of the Ring. I'm going to Mordor. I'm going to
Mordor alone.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Of course you are! Oh no, actually, I understand. So hang on. Wait. Look, you fucked this up again.
Right, okay, you go up.
Right. Yep. I'm too slow. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Now, what happens? I go up here, and then if you transfer to the other one...
But then how do I get up?
Wait, I jump on this one, and you ascend to the top.
But then you're down.
Yes, you're correct.
But we still have the issue of there's only one of us at the top.
You as a character who can jump, you can make the jump to the right.
Oh, can I do important shit over here? Right, bye, Mr. Frodo. Fuck you, Mr. Frodo.
Fuck you, Mr. Frodo.
Oh no, there's a thing here that I'm building. Cool.
I get Sam's, not Sam's, Sean Astin's accent. I cannot compliment him enough. Like, it's very difficult, seemingly, for American actors to do a convincing British accent.
I would go so far as to say everyone, almost without exception in Lord of the Rings, but by and large, everyone is pretty good at doing neutral accents. And by neutral, I mean, of course, British, because I'm British. But most are pretty good, like Hugo Weaving and obviously not Sean Bean, because he doesn't do that. But
so what? This is one of the, Game of Thrones fact now. One of the reasons that Sean Bean's character Eddard Stark in Game of Thrones speaks in a northern accent is that Sean Bean refused to speak in anything other than his own dialect. He refused to get a dialect coach.
I can probably believe that for Lord of the Rings as well.
So, as it turns out, all of the Stark actors, even Richard Madden, who plays Robb Stark, who is Scottish, by the way, and a generally good gentleman all round, Robb Stark.
Hop onto the lower platform here. Hold on a second.
Okay, but regardless, many of them had to learn to speak in a Yorkshire accent because Sean Bean refused to get a dialect coach.
I mean, he's also you don't cast Sean Bean as the literal leader of the Northerners and then say, oh yeah, don't talk in a fucking Yorkshire accent. Right, now you need to walk over to the right and then wait on that second bit of Lego and then I'll push you over.
I can't.
You can jump. You can. You don't need to jump, just walk to the right. There you go. And now wait, and then I can shove this over with you on it.
Brilliant.
And then you need to use the light to get through that tunnel.
This is actually cool insofar as Sam is literally carrying Frodo up the mountain, which is what it should be doing.
Yeah, metaphorically. Yeah, I'm carrying you gameplay-wise.
Hey, as in you, the Doctor, are carrying me, the Bard, gameplay-wise.
No, Sam and Frodo. For once, that was not a criticism of your gameplay skills because, as you say, the stats will unfortunately.
How are you so far ahead of me all of a sudden?
Because the game realised you were close to beating me in studs overall, and we can't have that. Come on.
I mean, to use
my fans watch this, Bard. They need to get the ending that they want.
to use a very technical term, this is some bullshit. I couldn't carry you! Fucking Samwise Gamgee. What a man. What half man.
And now I've seen what Lego sweat looks like.
Again, very heartwarming scene. Like, to all those people who are like, oh, why couldn't they have flown the eagles in the first place? It's like, well, like, their enemy is a giant fucking eye. I mean, I think we actually, now that I say this, we have discussed this earlier, but I can't remember what we said or did. Oh, we're not actually going to fight him in the Mountain of Fire. We're going to fight him out here.
Yeah, because then we're now going to have to do some bullshit platforming while we fight him. You must have learned how this game works by now.
Oh no. What am I doing?
Being slammed into a rock by Gollum, by the way.
Right,
So,
so
I'll yeet this at him. That'll. Hey,
right,
get the fuck off him. There we go.
I guess I'll just die. Alright, a rock.
Ah, he's throwing
Brilliant.
shit at me.
This is a very anticlimactic boss fight, but cool.
I'm gonna say, yeah, like any boss fight against Gollum is always going to be shit because Gollum is just a terrible physical adversary.
Yeah, it's the Batman problem, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, most of Batman's villains aren't. Well, his greatest villain, the Joker, just isn't really physically threatening to him.
And then at some point, you're just beating up the mentally ill.
Yeah, there's a really good Reginald D. Hunter, who's a wonderful comedian.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to him recently. He kind of dropped off the grid. He was very big for a while. And regardless, he has a wonderful comment where he's like, Batman is basically like a conservative's wet dream. He's like a billionaire, and he doesn't go after like the corrupt, tax avoiders or the heads of corporations. He uses his billions to beat down on street level crime. And it's like he's a conservative's wet dream.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I've seen very complex analyses of how much more good Batman could do by like investing his money in like after-school projects for inner-city kids and stuff like that.
They have addressed that. So like more recently in the Batman comics, like there's something the Wayne Foundation and like. He's basically.
But all of these things are a better idea than being Batman.
Yeah, it's addressed more in the comic books now because I mean
Problem.
it's the modern world. Oh, I've got the ring on and therefore I'm invisible.
Yeah, well, I can see Gollum running after you.
Look at all these studs that only I can retrieve, Doctor.
I guess it's okay that the game gave me an extra 50 grand.
This sucks so much. Yeah, I mean. I haven't actually gone back and watched this scene for a number of years now, but like I don't remember it being brilliant. Like
it's painful to watch. Like anything involving Frodo in the latter half of this film is hard to watch.
Yeah, I think Elijah Wood does a very good job, but he's not he's not a very seasoned actor at this point. He doesn't have the gravitas of like your Ian McKellen's or your
he'd only been in
Lee's
Spy Kids 3.
Elijah Wood was in Spy Kids 3.
Yeah.
Will you kindly stop beating me?
That's Gollum doing that, isn't it?
No, it's not. That was you with your frying pan.
I thought I was saying Gollum. No, he's in Spy Kids. Is it 2 or 3 or one of them? He's definitely in one of the Spy Kids movies for like a few seconds. And
smack Gollum, smack him.
I know he's got me. Yeah, he's in one of the Spy Kids films for like a minute or two, and then he gets killed brutally by what's his name? It's Sylvester Stallone. Who turns out to be George Clooney. No, George Clooney turns out to be Sylvester Stallone. That film's baffling. I can't. Yeah.
We have gone wildly off topic.
Yeah, sorry. That'll be me.
This is a bizarre boss fight in which to end, but I suppose like
this is the thing, like because the Return of the King game has the same issue of it's like Gollum makes sense as a final boss battle, but Gollum is always going to be a crap boss fight.
Yeah, I mean. There's some nice symmetry here in terms of what happens in the books, because of course Bilbo Baggins spares Gollum's life with Sting, which is then the very sword which is used in the fight to cast him into the fire. And were it not for Gollum's final act of trying to steal the ring from Frodo, the ring would never have been destroyed.
Yeah, and they probably wouldn't have got this far, let's be honest.
Yep, exactly.
Because despite all Gollum's bullshit, they did technically make it through Kirathungo and all of that. Get the fuck away from me.
Where is he?
He's here.
Oh, can I shank him when he's doing that? Shank him!
No, that only shanks me, as we learned earlier.
Oh, okay. Oh, drama.
Oh, this is more exciting than the actual film.
It's a really wonderful look on Andy Serkis's face as he goes into the fire. There's a final look of like contentment.
He absolutely nails it. It's like the realization of I'm going to die, but also I got the fucking precious.
Yeah, maybe your viewership can get this trending. Hashtag give Andy Serkis an Oscar.
Absolutely.
I'm deeply concerned that he's only going to get it as like a lifetime achievement award or something.
Yeah,
and
like all 30 people who watch this video will absolutely tweet that out. Yeah.
Yep, make it happen, viewership. We can.
Yeah.
Together, we can get Andy Serkis an Oscar.
Those 2,500 subscribers, none of whom actually watch my videos. It's great. I'm not salty or anything. It's just subscribers aren't the measure that people think they are.
I mean, I work for a university. Like, I wish the 2,000 people tuned in for some
Except 2,000 people
do.
don't tune into my things. That's the thing. Like, I have 2,000 like, however you slice it, there are only 10% of my subscribers probably have ever watched more than one video.
Nevertheless, like it's cool that you have that many subscribers.
I mean, it's probably just I've been doing it so bloody long.
If you are a subscriber of the Infamous Gentleman, we deeply appreciate and love your viewership.
I
awesome.
really thought that was going to be a Contro pitch. I was baffled that it wasn't.
No, I'm just doing a nice shout out to your viewership, who have again been very lovely and welcoming to me since I came on the channel.
But that's the thing, like, there are a lot of subscribers, most of whom do nothing, but the regulars are always great, and there's probably about 30-ish regulars who I know pretty well by this point, who I can rely on to watch stuff and provide entertaining comments and just general support. So
yeah,
this
again, like,
maybe on you.
Thank you for supporting this series viewership, Infamous Gentleman.
Yeah, I mean, it's so far like Fellowship's gone up so far, and that's done very well. So
have you ever considered like maybe this isn't you can choose not to answer this question. Have you ever considered doing like a Patreon or whatever for these?
Yes, I have. Oh, there we go.
Oh, whoa! Oh, that's horrifying.
He put his fucking arm off. Jesus Christ.
Take him down, Frodo. Take him down.
So I have considered a Patreon, and the issue is, Patreon system is like, you give money, and you get stuff in return. The issue is, the Gentleman has always been a side thing for me, and I've just never had the time or effort to do the additional stuff. It's like, I put out a video every day. I've not got the time or effort to do more than that. Or to, like, make additional content or stuff like that.
That's perfectly fair.
That's the issue, is that, like, this has always been a side project while I've pursued a career in academia, because I hate myself.
So apparently, like, the reason that Barad-dûr crumbles when the ring is destroyed is that Sauron used the ring to forge
everything that's built with any of the rings of power falls apart at this point, including parts of like Lothlorien and stuff like that, because they were made with the three, and then basically, obviously, anything that's because basically the rings of power were all forged kind of under the auspices of the one.
Yeah.
Which is why when they heard the
don't you dare let go.
When they heard like Sauron saying his like I'm ruling up in this bitch thing, the elves took off the three. Oh, what the fuck? We're not done.
I get to haul you out. This is every time I think this game is shit, it surprises me. Haul me out of the fire, Doctor.
I'm trying.
Haul me out of the fire.
Surprisingly painful. I'm not gonna that's B. Yeah, that's B.
I can't carry it, Mr. Frodo. Well, I can carry you.
Oh god, here we go. Oh, and it's doing the run the fuck away camera. Oh, good.
I mean, like, what? I don't know what's happening. I'm still Frodo. I'm still jumping.
Yeah, I mean, I'm entirely with you. Of like, props to this game for continually surprising us in a way that Lego Star Wars did not ever.
Lego Star Wars.
That was the most predictably ass game.
Yeah, it was trash. It was just trash. A white hot mess.
Well, this is the thing. That's why I'm hoping this one might do better for views, because I think Lego Star Wars was a very funny series despite the game, whereas this has been quite a good and entertaining series, and also just quite a good, like, the base content has been good, whereas, like, a lot of Lego Star Wars was, I mean, you did well there for, that was basically your introduction to Let's Playing was, okay, you've got an ass game, and you basically just got to improvise and maintain good comedy for 9 hours of shit gameplay.
Yeah, I think there's other games we could broaden out to. So the Lego stuff seems to be good, and like,
the Lego stuff is easy to play, and it means you don't need a gaming capable computer, basically.
Yeah. Yes. I advocate for probably Lego Marvel of some kind next. I think that's something we could very easily and very we can comment on it. Like, Marvel's massively popular just now.
It may even.
Oh, here we go. We're getting the "You Shall Bow to No One," which is probably, we should just enjoy this.
It won't have gone up by now, but possibly recorded by now will be that other thing that we've been planning involving you.
What other thing?
The thing with the sprite.
Oh yeah! Oh, cool. Of course.
That may have been certainly recorded by now. I don't know when that's going to go up, because that has not even been planned fully yet, but...
Oh, there's Aragorn. Was Elrond there? Aragorn's coronation?
Yeah.
I feel...
Because he's there, he's there like holding a flag, and then Arwen steps out from behind it all sexy like.
Oh yeah. It's like, hey...
Yeah, that's when Faramir's like, hey, we should bang.
Hey, we should begin the dynasty that will ultimately rule Gondor. Hey, baby. This day does not belong to any man, but to all. Well, it's mostly the hobbits. Oh, they don't do the
Are they not
my
gonna
friends
say
you
it?
shall bow to no one. They must do. Surely they must do. No? Ah, it's one of our favourite lines as well. Oh, there we go. There's not the 10,000 endings that come after this. That's interesting.
Well, no. This is just because it's the end of the actual level. There will still be end game cutscenes. That's how this game works. And hey, that one Easterling, Haradrim, and King of the Dead that we unlocked are also visible there on that thing. Wow, we didn't unlock most of the characters. I suppose you should actually find them and buy them, and we did not do a great deal of exploration.
Yeah.
Also, that was 99%.
Oh, that just
Wow,
a bit,
73,000 to your 9,000. If I hadn't pulled it back yet, this is...
I mean, I haven't seen the graphs,
future Doctor, throw the graphs up. This is going to be fascinating.
I will be deeply disappointed if the graphs now appear, and it turns out I have in fact been bested at the last gasp, and my only option will of course be to ride with full speed to Yorkshire and kill you, Doctor.
That's fair, I understand. Let's reflect.
Sure, well, let's reflect.
Some more. I think, obviously, better than Lego Lord of the Rings, idiot. Better than Star Wars.
Oh, 100%. Like, these were actually fun games to play. Again, I don't think the most polished, I don't think like the best, but they refined the format.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoyed these. I think I could have, even if I wasn't as big a Lord of the Rings fan as I am, I could have played these and had fun.
Yeah, and it's these games do hammer home kind of the point of what we're doing is the game is functionally only here to provide a... Essentially, you and I are doing a podcast, and if our own conversational material dries up, we revert to the game for a bit until more material is provided. And the games do fantastically for that.
Yeah, I think, let us know in the comments, viewership of the Infamous Gentleman. Like, would you rather that we did Lego Marvel? If you desperately want us to do Lego Hobbit, I suppose we could, but I think we've kind of told you everything we know about Lord of the Rings now.
That's I'm concerned that that's not remotely true. Yeah, is the problem.
Well, all right, I'll rephrase that. We've told you all we care to say about Lord of the Rings.
Holy shit! Someone's name was Rizard Momont. Is someone's name?
That's got to be like a fake name.
Rizard. RHYZORD.
What a brilliant... That's like a D&D character.
Surely.
Out fucking standing. But yeah, like I've enjoyed playing through this actually a lot more than Lego Star Wars, which was just a absolute grind towards the end.
Right, so there is obviously the caveat of when we played Lego Star Wars, you had a worse setup and a computer that could not even handle Steam Remote Play, and you had no controller, so you were heavily limited to the cardinal directions.
With my claw hand, yeah.
Like, both of those... understandably, will have impacted your enjoyment of the game.
I think that's definitely true,
but I also agree with your thing of this is also just a better done... I mean, because Lego Star Wars was the first of the Lego games, whereas this is much further along in the series.
Unlike Lego Star Wars, like if you're actually a fan of Lord of the Rings, especially, I would sincerely recommend this game. It's good fun.
Yeah, I mean, it did kind of keep us on our feet. That like so often we would do a thing where it was like, hey, this is cool. This is a new thing, and it was doing that right until the end. Whereas Lego Star Wars, as we said, like it established the core gameplay concepts in the first 20 minutes and kept it. What are you like throwing coins around or something?
Oh no, I still have the bottle opener here that I'm fidgeting with. Anyway,
well, don't because audio is a thing.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, regardless. Anyway, viewership, let us know in the comments. Like, do you want us to do Lego Hobbit? Because we can. We still have things we could talk about.
Yeah, but I think we would both probably prefer to do either Lego Marvel Superheroes or Lego Avengers. I don't really know what the difference is. Yeah, I need to do some research, clearly.
Either one would be fine. Or alternatively, like I think we can probably make an Infamous Gentleman D&D happen. Which
I definitely want to make that happen. I think that's should.
We could do that. We could definitely do that maybe in the new year. Like
I mean, this is the new year by now, so.
Oh yeah, by the time they see this, yeah.
This will be, what was it, mid-January, I think? I need to check the diary, but yes. But yes, thank you everyone for watching the whole series, if you have stayed with us for the whole thing. If you haven't, well, it's all here. Go back and watch it from the start. Fun times for you. Thank you for always being there. Look at that. The game is saying the same sentiments that I am trying to get across here, so...
Most definitely.
Indeed. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to, actually before concluding, I'm going to see if there's anything else. We've done a quarter of the game apparently.
Will there be anything else? Do we just get to ride around? Oh, there is. There's a Lego a cutscene. Oh, they're building.
They're building the Traveller's Tales logo, I think.
Oh, I see. Look at those little Lego builder men doing their thing. Traveller's Tales. What a nice name for a game company.
Yeah. They used to do the old Crash Bandicoot games as well.
Oh, really? Did they?
Maybe not the oldest ones. Just certainly they did some of the 3D ones in the kind of GameCube era, which is where I know them from.
All right.
Just seeing if it's going to give us like
here
a
we go.
cutscene, because surely... Oh,
we're Sam and Frodo and again, every time we think these games... Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in! Now watch as the Doctor and I continue to play for 17 consecutive hours, completing every side quest.
I mean, let's be honest.
Wait, did you fast travel?
Yeah, I went through that door and it came out the bottom of Minas Tirith.